Namaste students, welcome to RSV Group of Schools YouTube channel. This is my video on the image formation by spherical mirrors. In my previous video, I have discussed the rules for image formation by spherical mirrors. Let's recall those rules first of all to understand this topic properly. The first rule was that if the light ray is coming parallel to the principal axis, then it would pass through the principal focus. The second rule is opposite to rule 1, that if the light ray passes through the principal focus, after reflection become parallel to the principal axis. Third rule is this, that the light ray passes through center of curvature, then it would retrace its path. And the fourth rule, that if the light ray strikes the pole of the mirror obliquely, then it would go oblique by making the same angle. To mark angles, we have drawn normal, and normal is a perpendicular to the plane of the mirror. We have to keep these rules in mind, and by using these rules, we can draw ray diagrams for different positions of the object in front of a spherical mirror. First, we are talking about the image formation by concave mirror. So there are 6 cases, means there are 6 positions where the object can be placed in front of a concave mirror. Case first is when the object is at infinity, when the object is beyond center of curvature, when the object is at center of curvature, when the object is between center of curvature and focus, when the object is at F, and when the object is between focus and pole of a mirror. So these are 6 positions, because object is to be kept in front of the reflecting surface of the mirror. So there are 6 positions or points. These 6 positions are there because the focus and the center of curvature of concave mirror are located in front of its reflecting surface. So once again recall these 6 positions, and the object is at infinity, when the object is beyond C, when the object is at C, when the object is between C and F, when the object is at F, and when the object is between F and P. Now we will learn how to construct ray diagrams for these cases using the rules that we have already discussed. Now this is the first case. When the object is at infinity, you can see 2 light rays, one above and one below the principal axis. They are coming parallel, and after reflection they have converged and meet at this point focus. So we will get image at the focus. Now what type of image is this? The image is forming in front of the mirror, and you know that the image that is formed in front of the mirror is real, and real image is always inverted. This image is highly diminished. The image is highly diminished, means too small in size. So if you focus sun and on a piece of paper, then you can see the image of the sun in the form of a small dot. That means highly diminished image is formed, and the paper will burn at that point, because this mirror converges all the light rays at one point called focus. Due to this property of convergence of light rays, concave mirror is also preferred as solar cooker mirror. This is used in the solar cooker, so that solar cooker converges the light rays at a point and the temperature rises quickly. The shape of the dish antenna is also concave, so that it converges the signals coming from the satellite to a point called receiver. This is the use of this concave reflector or concave shape. Now next is the position of object beyond C. When the object is placed beyond C, that is beyond center of curvature, this AB is the object. Here we have not shown the object because object is too far away from the mirror, that is an infinity position. For example, sun. If you want to focus the image of sun, then use this. So in this case we have shown AB. AB is the object which is placed beyond center of curvature. Now first light ray that is coming from the tip of this object goes parallel to the principal axis, and after reflection passes through the focus. The second light ray passes through the center of curvature and retraces its path. This light ray retraces its path, and at this point of intersection A dash, you will get A dash B dash, the real inverted and diminished image of the object. In this case the image is bigger than the first case. So, but smaller than the size of object, so we call it diminished, means small sized. Moving towards the third case. In the third case, when the object is placed at the center of curvature of a mirror, then you can see again the first light ray going parallel to the principal axis, after reflection passes through the focus, and the second light ray that passes through the focus after reflection becomes parallel, and both these light rays intersect at A dash. At A dash you will get A dash B dash, the real inverted and same size image of the object. Here the image is highly diminished, here the image is diminished, and here the image is same size. The nature of the image is real because it is forming in front of the mirror, and real image is always inverted. So the third case is over. Now how to draw diagram for fourth case? In the fourth case we have placed the object in between center of curvature and focus. Object is placed between center of curvature and focus. Here you can see the first light ray is going parallel to the principal axis as usual, and after reflection passes through the focus. The second light ray is passing through the center of curvature and it has retraced its path. Both the light rays intersect or meet at A dash, where you will get A dash B dash, the real inverted and magnified image of the object. So thus concave mirror can also produce magnified real image of the object in front of it. Fifth case. In the fifth case we have placed the object at focus. When the object is placed at the focus, as you can see in the diagram, AB is the object which is placed at the focus. Then first light ray as usual, which is coming parallel to the principal axis, after reflection would pass through focus. And the second light ray we have shown passing through the center of curvature. It is retracing its path, and you can see these both light rays are parallel to each other, and they are going up to infinity. So where they will meet, we can say that they will meet at infinity, and there is no place where we can reach and find infinity, so these light rays will keep on traveling forever. Such reflection of light from concave mirror you can see in the headlamps of vehicles. The bulb that is fitted in the headlamps of vehicle is fitted at the focus. The light rays from the bulb reflect from the shiny part of the mirror and comes out in the form of parallel beam. That's why concave mirrors are used in the reflectors of headlamps of vehicles, so as to give out a powerful parallel beam of light that goes up to a farther distance. So this is the important case. Usually asked in exam, the focus. The two light rays are parallel to each other. They won't meet, so practically there is no image formation in this case. The image will be formed at infinity, and where is infinity we don't know, so the size of image would be highly diminished. The size of image would be highly magnified in this case, not diminished, it is magnified in this case. The image would be magnified, highly magnified rather. Now in the last case, when we have placed the object between focus and pole, the object is placed between the focus and the pole. In this case, where is the image formed? Listen. The first light ray, let this AB is the object. The first light ray as usual coming parallel to the principal axis, after reflection would pass through focus. And the second light ray has retraced its path while passing through the center of curvature. Now these light rays are not going to meet anywhere in front of the mirror. But if they are reproduced behind the mirror, then they appear to meet at this point A dash. Once again listen, here in this case these light rays are not going to meet in front of the mirror, but if we retrace these lines, we reproduce these lines behind the mirror towards the shaded side of the mirror, then they would appear to meet, not actually meet, they would appear to meet at A dash, where you will get virtual, yes, virtual, erect and enlarged image of the object. So this is the only case of concave mirror where it produces virtual image. In all the 5 cases you have seen the image is real and inverted, because all these images are forming in front of the mirror. But the image that is formed in the last case, when the object is placed between F and P, is virtual, and virtual image is always erect. Where do we find the application of this case in our day-to-day life? So we can see the use of this case in shaving mirror. In shaving mirror, if we sit or if we place the object or our face in between F and P, then we would get virtual and enlarged image of the object. So in the saloons, this type of mirror is used so that the barber see bigger face of the person and it is easy to make Virtual case. This is the case which produce virtual image. Student, this is very important case which is usually asked in exam, because this is the only case of concave mirror where virtual image is formed. And what is the use of this case? Shaving mirror. So with these backgrounds we have also learned the uses of mirror. So once again, let's take a quick recap of what we have covered in this video today. When the object is at infinity, image is formed at focus, and when the object is at focus, image is formed at infinity. This is the easy way to correlate the diagram 1 with the diagram 5. But when the object is at infinity, image is formed at focus. When the object is at focus, image is formed at infinity. So this can easily be learned. In both the cases, real and inverted image is formed. Now when the object is beyond C, image is formed between C and F. And when the object is between C and F, image is formed beyond C. So these two cases are correlated. Case number 2, case number 4. Once again listen. When the object is beyond C, image is formed between C and F. And when the object is between C and F, image is formed beyond C. Opposite. As first and fifth case is opposite, similarly second and third case is opposite. And this is the case which produce same size image. So it can easily be learned. When the object is at C, image is also formed at C. And when the object is at center, you will get same size image of the object. And last case is exclusive case of mirror, where you will get virtual erect image. And to obtain virtual image from the concave mirror, you need to place the object between F and P, that is principal focus and pole. So this was all about the ray diagrams for spherical mirror, concave mirror. Now we will talk about the ray diagrams of convex mirror in the next video. That's all about this video. Thank you.